Now that The Force Awakens has officially released and we've gotten a deeper look into the characters of the film, including Kylo Ren, a new theory has emerged on the internet that I find a great deal of interest in, and I'd like to address it here and try to explain it to all of you. The theory explains why Kylo Ren may indeed be the main hero of this new Star Wars trilogy. There will be spoilers in this video, so for those of you who have not seen The Force Awakens, go ahead and do so before watching further into this video. In The Force Awakens, Kylo Ren is depicted as a very tortured character torn between the light and the dark side of the Force. He even talks to Darth Vader's destroyed helmet, explaining his worries about the dark side and the light side colliding with each other and the light side pulling him back. He displays distress that Supreme Leader Snoke senses conflict within him. He talks about finishing what Darth Vader started. Even though this small little conversation really only takes place between one character, I find it to be the most intriguing conversation in the entire film and a great insight into what Kylo Ren's motivations might truly be. We know that Kylo Ren has had heavy interactions with the main cast of the original trilogy, being the son of Han and Leia and even apprenticed to Luke Skywalker himself. Being around these people for the large majority of his life, Kylo Ren would have no doubt heard the stories of Darth Vader, including the fact that he was eventually redeemed by Luke Skywalker and turned to the light side again by destroying the Emperor. An alternative this theory suggests, as opposed to Kylo Ren being the main savage villain of the new Star Wars trilogy, is that he is actually a double agent cloaked in the dark side of the Force. I would like to look deeper into the conversation between Kylo Ren and Vader mentioned earlier. He says that Supreme Leader Snoke senses the light side and the conflict within him, and this frightens him. If he were a double agent, the main thing he would be trying to shield from Supreme Leader Snoke would be that there's still light inside of him, and that Supreme Leader Snoke was able to sense that would frighten him a great deal. Later, what does Kylo Ren exactly mean by "I will finish what you started"? Since he's the son of Han and Leia, he knows the stories of Darth Vader and Darth Vader destroying the Sith. After the death of Darth Vader and the reemergence of a Sith-like being in Supreme Leader Snoke, Kylo Ren would want to finish what Darth Vader truly started by destroying the Sith permanently, or at least Sith-like beings. Kylo Ren could have gone rogue from the Resistance and the Jedi, trying to gain Supreme Leader Snoke's ultimate trust in the footsteps of Darth Vader, truly immersing himself in the dark side as to conceal the light from Supreme Leader Snoke that still lived inside of him. Kylo Ren could be attempting to follow in his grandfather's footsteps and submerge himself in the dark side of the Force in order to destroy a Sith-like being. This task, however, would pose more difficult to Kylo Ren than he initially perceived, with Supreme Leader Snoke not trusting him fully at all, leading Kylo Ren to have to kill his father Han Solo in order to officially gain the Supreme Leader's trust. In his last conversation with his father, he states that the Supreme Leader is wise. What this could mean is that Kylo Ren fears that the Supreme Leader would be able to divulge Kylo Ren's plan and destroy him, with him ultimately wanting to destroy the Supreme Leader. He asks for his father's Han's help, as he has to kill Han Solo in order to gain the Supreme Leader's trust fully. Han Solo says he'll help him with anything, and by killing Han Solo and Han Solo's death, it affirms that Supreme Leader Snoke will eventually, or at least might, be taken down by Kylo Ren at the end of the trilogy. In The Force Awakens, it is only after Kylo Ren has killed Han Solo that the Supreme Leader Snoke agrees to teach him everything and complete his training, thus earning the Supreme Leader's full trust. Kylo Ren also attempted to recruit Rey at the end of The Force Awakens, as he might have needed help to destroy the Supreme Leader, stating that he will show her the ways of the Force, not that the Supreme Leader will. In closing, I would like to say that this theory is very interesting, but unlikely. It does make a lot of sense that this is how Kylo Ren would attempt to take out Supreme Leader Snoke, even though he would have to sacrifice a lot of people in the process. I think this would be very interesting if they did go this route, because it shows us a very gray character, someone who's not the light or the dark, but really the embodiment of a gray Jedi, making Kylo Ren a character who's willing to sacrifice millions of lives in order to save everyone. The trilogy could end with Kylo Ren eventually taking out Supreme Leader Snoke and successfully killing him, and then taking the mantle of Supreme Leader and eventually being confronted by Rey, Finn, and the rest of the Resistance, proving that you cannot effectively walk the line between light and dark without being fully consumed by one or the other, making Kylo Ren the eventual main villain of Star Wars Episode 9 and the last main character that the good guys, the light side of the Force, have to take out. I think that could potentially add a lot to the story, but as stated earlier, I think it will go a little bit of a different route, with Kylo Ren simply being a dark side user and having no intentions of killing Supreme Leader Snoke. Leave all your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of this new theory that has emerged? Do you think Kylo Ren could eventually be a hero or a villain in this regard in the Star Wars trilogy? As always, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.